Yo, hello, 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 hello. How we doing, everybody? How's it going? Welcome to round one. Thanks for vibing and hanging out. You enjoyed your stay? Oh, well, sorry it's already over with. Well, welcome to the happy hour of fun times. I think we have 4 thick rounds tonight of some Pokemon TCG action. I'm trying something different tonight. We've got some extra information up on the screen. I've got the players' names and, you know, the prize counts. So I'm going to do my absolute best to keep up with keeping these up to date every round. So bear with me. You guys might be faster than I will be. Looks like they're getting ready to flip a coin here to determine who's going first. And looks like we see a Mew on the left coming from Zach. And we'll see what Leland is playing tonight. Last week, I believe Leland played Arceus and Inteleon. So this could be the same thing. Alrighty, then there they go. There's the inaugural fist bump. Welcome to round one. Leland starts with a Crobat in the active and draws for turn. We do see a level ball. Probably going to grab a Sobble here. Again, my assumption is that he's playing Arceus and Inteleon, just like last week's event, which they did win. Gonna go ahead and double check their searches there. Yep, and gonna grab a Sobble and get shuffled up. Looking like they're getting ready to go back into the deck. There was something else. See a quick ball, discarding a Bibarel to grab a Arceus V. Again, if you're new, you can also now use exclamation card in the name of the card to pull that information up in the chat if you're not quite sure what something does. Thank you to Delonzer for making awesome utilities for Pokemon content creators to use. A big shout out to them. Okay, and a DTE comes down onto the Arceus V. And then a pass over to Zach, and they're gonna pop off with a battle VIP pass. Hello, Raiders. Welcome in, Little B. Much love, much love. Welcome to round one. Iodito, hello, hello, hello. Alright, looking like a double Genesect grab from that battle VIP pass, but he has 2 in his opening hand, grabbing a Mew and a Meowetta. Opening with 1 always feels really good, but opening with a second battle VIP pass is absolutely insane. Welcome in, Frizz, welcome in. And it looks like a quick ball, discarding a Mew VMAX. My assumption is he's either gonna grab another Mew or another Genesect. Burnt, welcome in. Gucci, how are you? Now, I think he's eyeballing the Oricorio. Yeah. But it looks like an Ultra Ball. He's going to throw away the Echoing Horn and the Oricorio that he just grabbed to grab the last card. Thinning his hand down to draw more cards with Genesect's ability. Grabbing a second Mew V. Okay. He's got 1 card left in hand. And he's going to go ahead and draw 5 here. And opening up, still crazy first turn after that first Genesect's ability. He's going to play the Elisa Sparkle here. Attempting to target the Meowetta and probably one of the Mews here. Yep, and there is the second and third. Oh no, it's going on to a Genesect V here. And he's going to go ahead and shuffle after that. Meowetta's, I'm sorry, Elisa Sparkle. Again, onto the Meowetta and the Genesect. Getting ready. Yep, Cramomatic, discarding a battle VIP pass. Hitting the heads. What an insane turn 1 here for Zach. He's grabbing a switch. Again, what you grab with Cramomatic isn't considered public knowledge, but he's most likely just playing it now to get that Genesect out. He's going to go ahead and promote the Mew because it's got free retreat. So he could potentially pivot into a Meowetta this turn. And using the second Fusion Strike system from the Genesect to draw a couple cards. Yep, retreating the Mew into the Mayaletta. And Mayaletta is going to go ahead and most likely just take a sick turn 1 thick knockout here. Taking his first 2 prize cards. And Leland starts off by promoting the Arceus, attaching a Water Energy and a Big Charm. And following up with the research, discarding the last card in his hand to draw a fresh 7 cards. We will definitely see a return KO here on the Mayaletta. See another Arceus V coming down. Again, I don't believe he plays any secondary attackers. This is just a straight Arceus Inteleon deck, to my knowledge. Contemplating decisions here. He may be stuck. Yeah, he's putting a path down. He definitely does not have the Arceus VSTAR here. And he's going to go ahead and take a KO on that Mayaletta, getting those Fusion Strike energies out of play to reduce the damage output of what's available here. But, of course, Mew can attack with a double turbo energy. Zach starts off by promoting the Mew, playing down a Trainer Corner to bump out the Path of the Peak, attaching the DTE to the active Mew V. Going to follow up with a Ultra Ball here. Going to discard, it looks like a Psychic Energy, as well as a Mew. Most likely going to grab the Mew VMAX here. Yep, and he did in fact grab the Mew VMAX. Gonna double check his deck to see what's going on. So at this point, he's looking for a modifier to increase the damage output. We're gonna see that second Elisa Sparkle, and it's gonna come down to the Mew V here. We see a Quick Ball discarding an Escape Rope, and no longer really needed at this point. Potentially just gonna grab another Mew or Mayaletta, unless that 4th Genesect is potentially prized. Yep, we do see another Mew V come into play. Also giving Mew VMAX the option to Psychic Leap eventually here, even if that other Mew V does evolve this turn. And a Power Tablet to follow up. First Fusion Strike system for a full 6. I do see another Power Tablet. Looks like he's getting a KO. Oh my god, 3 Power Tablets from that draw. I do see the Chromatic and the Ultra Ball here being eyeballed, as well as the Fog Crystal hand. I'm not quite sure what they'll do. And yep, there's the Chromatic discarding the Fog Crystal. Here comes the coin flip. And that is a heads, and Leland offers the concession at this point, grabbing that Choice Belt. Man, definitely conserving all the resources there. Whew. And there's the fist bump. Yeah, GG's. Leland scoops the game over to Zach, taking the round 1 win. And that was yeah, that was our round 1. That was short and sweet. And bada boom, bada bing. Yeah, so we have a double Zach match. We have Zach versus Zach. So Zach L, who was on the last round. So we're looking at our I don't know what table number this is from, but this is our featured match. Zach B is playing a Arceus Urshifu deck. So this should be a little bit interesting to see. And we already know what Zach L is playing. He's playing Mew VMAX. So we'll see how Zach B fares against Zach L's deck. And there is the mulligan. Yeah, nothing that gives it away so far as an Urshifu deck. The horn there is a little interesting though. It is best of 1 for his. It is best of 1. I wish we could do best of 3 streams. If I was the TO and I had all the time in the world, we'd be doing best of 3. But again, I'm super lucky to be honored to even be here to do this every week and play here and be a part of this community. Regardless, we have 4 rounds tonight. All right, here we go. And they're off. I don't know what they're doing, if they're playing bongos or tappa-tappas. No, there's no top cut. Now, when we do the Saturday streams here, it is best of 1, but then we go to top cut best of 3. There we go. There's the shake, and they're off. Zach L starts the Mew V in the active spot, and oh my god, he opened up with Battle Pass last game. Here it is again. This is absolutely insane that he's got battle pass in hand every game at the start. I don't know what the hell that says. I can't read. Wake me up when this turn ends. Okay. Okay. Wow. What a turn, man. What a turn. Again, just grabs the 2, discards a Oricorio, and it looks like an escape rope. Another one, we got a choice belt onto the active Mew V, and then we're going to see that first Fusion Strike system to draw him up to 5 cards. There's a Fusion Strike Energy as well, and it looks like a Quick Ball, discarding a Quick Ball. Most likely going to grab a Meowletta here. And there it is, of course. And the second Fusion Strike system going to draw until he's got 6. Oh, he looks like he drew 2 Psychic Energy, but he might be eyeballing the discard them here with the Ultra Ball. And that he does. And I think he's just going to fail it and just shuffle. 3 cards left in hand. I can smell the third Fusion Strike system for 3 more coming up. And honestly, let's just see if they play conservative from here. And he's going to retreat into the Mew V, and I assume this is a pass. Yeah, there it is. All right, let's see what Zach B can do here. And there is the level ball. Gonna grab probably another Sobble here. Gonna double check his deck. See what his prize cards are here potentially. Again, so he's playing a Urshifu Arceus deck. So I'm very curious to see how much of an Urshifu showing we're gonna see here. Especially knowing that he's going up against the Mew and Meowletta that can hit for weakness. So I'm going to assume that we're going to see some sort of more focus with the Arceus itself in this round here. And yeah, he's going to go ahead and discard that Urshifu V, that's the Rapid Strike, as well as an Escape Rope for this Ultra Ball search. Most likely going to grab a Arceus V. And there it is, correct. And there he is using his note. These two are just having a lot of fun, and I love to see it. I love to see it. See the choice belt being attached to the Arceus V. I really feel like no one's playing Scrapper yet, and I feel like they should start. Really catch a lot of this stuff slipping. We do see a research discarding a Lumineon to grab a fresh 7 cards off the top here. We see the Fighting Energy come down to the Arceus V. Again, I don't think he's going to bench a Urshifu until he's well and ready, and even then, it could be a bad call in general here. But Zach L starts off by drawing for turn, double-checking his hand here, and rummaging through their options. We do see a Rose Tower come down, and a second Fusion Strike Energy get attached to the Mew V. We also see the Cramomatic coming in with the flip, discarding the Quick Ball. I don't quite know what that roll was. They're going to roll it again. And that looks like it is a Tails, so no search here. I do see a few modifiers in their hand, but that really seems to be it. We see a switch just to thin the hand down. It's going to go ahead and promote the Mew that has the Band and the 2 Energy. We see the Rose Tower to take him to 3, and the first Fusion Strike system to draw a couple cards here. And we see a Rope. He's going to go ahead and promote the other Mew again. Again, he played Switch. He didn't manually switch, so he can still switch back. And Zach B just promotes the Sobble here. We're going to see triple Power Tablet. We do see a Mew VMAX come out of that. And it looks like they're getting ready to eyeball another Cramomatic here. Cramomatic discarding the 4th Power Tablet. And it's a Tails. Oh no. Forever punished. And the 3rd and final Fusion Strike system. Ah, no, it drew more stadium cards here. Ah, man. And we see the Mew just retreat back manually now since he played Switch and Rope to get that happening. And yeah, Mew VMAX coming through. I would assume he's just going to tag with Max Miracle here. Or Melodious Echo. really was looking for boss's orders here. We see the Echoing Horn hit that Luminion out to the bench. And yeah, I think he's just going to go ahead and attack and take the first prize here. Oh no, Ultra Ball. Discarding the Old Cemetery, the other Mayaletta. I'm not quite sure what he's going to take here. Take another Mew VMAX and go ahead and evolve the one on the bench. Yeah, all those power tablets just pure wasted this turn. Really hoping. Yep, and he's just going to Melodious Echo for all the damage and take the first prize card. And Zach B starts off by promoting the Arceus V, evolving it to the Arceus VSTAR. We're most likely going to see that Starbirth ability here. Oh, not after a Shady Dealings from Drizzile here, of course. Just going to grab a Quick Ball from that Shady Dealings. Discarding Passimian here. My guess is that we're going to see another Arceus V. I'm just going to play that route. Yep. Another Level Ball. Another Sobble, I assume, here comes to the bench from this search. Double checking the hand here. And are we Starbirthing? That is the question. Yep. And here it is. There's the Starbirth. The V-Star power from Arceus V to search for any 2 cards that he desires and put them into his hand. My assumption is we're going to see a double Turbo Energy and maybe a Path to the Peak if they play it in this list. Again, I don't quite know what they've got in this deck list here. Alright, and here we go. Yep, there is the DTE from that search. I'm curious as to what the other card could have been here. See the Air Balloon attached to the Luminion. That could have been the second search. Again, I'm not certain here. And yep, they're just going to go ahead and Trinity Nova for 210 damage onto that Mew VMAX. And just going to accelerate some energy from the deck, most likely right to the Arceus V that's on the bench. 3 fighting energy coming down to the Arceus V. This is where, you know, you would love to see the Urshifu come into play here. But again, with the weakness, there's just no real reason to put it down to put yourself in danger of an even easier knockout. Now, also knowing too that like all of their modifiers are pretty much spent on Zach L's side here. We do see a Fog Crystal to fail it. And yep, we're going to go ahead and see the first Fusion Strike system. There's that last modifier. They did rip it. Playing it down onto the Mew VMAX. We do see a boss in hand. And Elisa Sparkle, another Fog Crystal. Gonna go ahead and probably just fail this one here. There looks like there's just a DTE left and a Fusion Strike energy in there. I do see the extra bosses as well. And also with that damaged Mew VMAX and the other Mew already being evolved, he can't Psychic Leap out of here. It's gonna bump the Rose Tower out for the training court. It's gonna go ahead and draw some more cards of that second Fusion Strike system. It's not looking too good over here. We do see the Fusion Strike energy getting attached to the Mew VMAX on the bench. Contemplating some plays here. And going for that last Fusion Strike system to draw another card. Looks like he's got 2 bosses and a rope in his hand. Again, all of the power tablets are gone. And 3 Fusion Strike energy in play. So, I mean, slim pickings here. We're going to see the training court grab the Psychic Energy and pick it up and put it in his hand. And the boss onto the Arceus V on the bench. He's going to copy Melodious Echo to do the KO here. 3 Fusion Strike Energy in play plus a Choice Belt. 240 damage. We use the Training Court on Zach B's side, and he's going to bump it with a Tower of Waters, evolving that Drizzile into the Shady Dealings Inteleon to search for 2 trainer cards here. Gonna grab a Quick Ball, and there's like a Raihan. Okay. Raihan is in fact live, and I do need to update the prize counter here. Zach L has 3 prize cards left in this match. You see Quick Ball discarding the Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX. It doesn't matter in this matchup again. There's a weakness. Really something you don't want to put down. He's going to grab another Arceus V and bench it. See the Raihan attaching to it here. He can now search for any card he desires. and place it into his hand. Again, not quite sure what they took, but we can assume something beneficial here. Was he a turn attachment to the Arceus V? Maybe running low on energy cards here now. Evolution Incense, going to thin the deck out a little bit more. Most likely going to grab a Drizzile here. We do, in fact, see the Drizzile, and he's going to Shady Dealings 4, the Professor's Research. He already played a Raihan this turn. And yeah, we see the Trinity Nova taking the KO on that Mew VMAX, tying the game up 3-3. Zach L promotes the other Mew VMAX. There's a free bench spot here. We do see an escape rope. And he's going to promote the Inteleon from the bench up. Zach L must have to have another switch card in hand here, and I think I did see that. He's going to promote the Mayaletta. Again, really kind of a useless attacker now with all the Fusion Strike energy kind of just out of the question here. And we see the Elisa Sparkle onto the Mayaletta and potentially the Mew VMAX here. I think there's just one left. And it's coming down onto the Mayaletta. We do know he has Psychic Energy, so he theoretically could hit for 140. Again, all of his modifiers are either in the discard pile or attached to that Mew VMAX back there. And again, a modifier here doesn't matter against the Inteleon. We do see that just a hard retreat to promote the Mew VMAX. Benching another Genesect here. Really running low on resources. Got a Fusion Strike system for 1. We do see the Cramomatic discarding a VIP pass. I can't quite tell if that was a good flip or not, and it appears to be so. Gonna double check the deck here. Again, he already played an Elisa Sparkle this turn, so not quite sure what the ultimate game plan is here. Just gonna grab a quick ball. I assume he's gonna play it since he's showing it. Again, what you grab with Cramomatic is not public knowledge. He's gonna discard a VIP pass, most likely just to fail again. Yep. And draw a couple cards here with the second Fusion Strike system. Really just is that 3 cards left in deck? Playing that Elisa Sparkle and everything. Big oversight here. Really from Zach L this turn. Another Cramomatic. And that looks like a Tails? Yeah. 3 cards left in deck. What is he looking for? Fusion Strike system, leaving himself with 1. He's already played a supporter this turn. And yep, Technoblast for 1 prize. He is in fact trying to just set himself up for game here. But again, no modifiers. So Zach B really just has to assume that he needs to get that Drizzile out of play and pick it up, as well as just maybe boss stalling here up a Genesect. And yep, quick ball searching. Grabbing an Urshifu V. Again, probably just a deck thin again at this point. I really don't think it matters. I feel like deep down, Zach L has this game locked up. And Ultra Ball, yeah, just gonna go ahead and discard that Urshifu, as well as the, oh man, Telescopic Sight. Double checking the deck here. Is he looking for an Arceus VSTAR? Is it prized? As he doesn't have it? What's going on here? He's going for a Crobat. Again, you know, he already has the Luminion down. It's a free 2 prizes for Zach L at this point. So maybe Crobat can find him boss's orders this turn to Genesect stall Zach L out and take the game that way. We do see a DTE that could be the retreat here. I feel like it's just the writings on the walls here. Yeah, Crobat's going to draw a couple cards here. A Dark Asset. Another Ultra Ball here. Getting back into the deck once again. There's the Arceus VSTAR onto the Arceus V. So he was just trying to sequence it down here and thin it out. Did he find what he's looking for with the Crobat though? That's the biggest question. Yeah, and he's showing the switch in the boss. There it is. Zach L takes the dub. Zach B gives the concession here. Zach L going 2-0 tonight for this week's In the Zone Gaming Championship Series point grinder. definitely an interesting matchup. I would have loved to see the Urshifu come into play, but again, it was the right call not to play it, especially with the weakness on board from the Genesect and the Mew. And the Mayaletta. Not the Genesect, but, you know, Techno Drive comes from Mew and attacks for weakness, so... Definitely an interesting matchup. Interesting deck. Definitely would have loved to see it against something else, but still pretty cool nonetheless. Could have been definitely going either way here, but it is what it is. We'll be back with round 3 in the near future, so hang tight. See you soon. There we go. We have James H versus David P. Welcome to round 3. We are waiting for the time to get called and the announcement to go out. So yeah, we have Malamar on the right versus James with Mew VMAX. And I would say his Mew VMAX, but it's actually my Mew VMAX. He just got back from SLC. He did not do very good. He admitted it himself, but he had fun. And he wanted to play something that was not the deck he played this past weekend. So I was like, I have this, this, and this, and this. Would you like to play with one of these? And there we go. We see James start with the Mew. And David is going to start with... Looks like that's a Sobble. The Sobble. Alright, here we go. And James starts. David did get an extra card from a mulligan. And James starts with a quick ball, discarding switch. He looks like he did not open up with Battle Pass with that Zach L luck. Again, you really want to heavily focus Mayaletta here with some pure aggression, but you know, David can definitely get some Pokemon down. If you have the energy, you can attach and keep calling to fill your bench up, and then your turn 2 is just definitely guaranteed. And we see a Rotom Phone. James might be in some danger here. Look at the top 5, put one on top, shuffle the rest back in. He's already made his selection, it looks like. Yep. Confirming his selection, shuffling everything back in. DTE coming down to the active, and Fusion Strike System for 1. Flipping that Battle Pass off the top. Kind of cheeky here. Grab another Genesect. And another Genesect. Triple Jennies. He's got a couple cards left in there, so we're going to see some more Fusion Strike Systems here. Gonna draw a couple cards. And the 5th Jenny coming down. I'm not sorry, the 5th, the 4th. The 5th bench Pokemon. 4th Jenny. Their Fusion Strike System. I'm going to draw a couple more cards here. I feel like here you just got to play conservative now at this point, right? Like, yeah, it's a pass over to David. David draws for turn. We do see a Inkay coming down to the bench here. And I have a feeling we're going to see a Spiral Energy get attached to the Sobble here. So we can keep calling and grab a few more Rapid Strike Pokemon. That is one of the benefits to the list that plays Sobbles instead of Mincinos. It just feels much better to keep calling than it does to call a friend. This is also his first search through his deck to double check what his prize cards are. Okay, so we see a Sobble, an Inkay, as well as... I'm sorry, that's not an Inkay. Double Sobble and a Remoraid coming down. Not a lot happened, but it still is it's a good setup here. It's a good setup. And James starts. Gonna draw a card here. And we see a Cram discarding a Power Tablet. The modifiers mean nothing in this matchup, so they're basically free real estate for all the Cram-O-Matics. Is that a Tails? Or is that a 4 and I just can't tell? Must be a 4. And Fusion Strike System number 1. Gonna draw a couple cards here. And the boss on the Inkay already. Woo! Second Fusion Strike System going to draw more cards. Yeah, those boss's orders are really going to come clutch here. I feel like David's misplay now, looking back, is maybe grabbing that second Sobble and not grabbing another Inkay. So David has no way of attacking on the following turn. He's going to have to get down 2 Inkay to be safe here. And yeah, we're just going to see the Max Miracle come through here. Taking the KO on the Inkay. For the first prize card of the game here in round 3. David's going to start off by promoting the Sobble here. Contemplating some choices. We do see a level ball. We know in his hand he does have a Malamar as well as a Drizzile. So we can see what this level ball grabs. And gonna grab an Inkay. Man, did he prize 2 Inkay? Yeah, Inkay hits the bench. We're gonna go ahead and see that Sobble evolve into Drizzile here. Shady Dealing's gonna search for any trainer card he needs. And gonna grab an Evolution Incense. He's gonna go ahead and grab Octillery. He now has access to Rapid Strike Search. He accidentally evolved this Sobble into Octillery. But James reaches across the board and go ahead and corrects that for him here. David's really thinking here. He hasn't shuffled yet, so we clearly can tell he's going to go back in. We see the Scoop Up Net picking up the Sobble. Drizzile combo wombo promoting the Sobble that has the Spiral Energy onto it, but if he evolves that Sobble in the active, that Spiral Energy does get discarded here. The other Sobble hits the bench once again. And yeah, it looks like a keep calling here. And that's my assumption, or it's a Rapid Strike Search. I can't quite tell the difference here. And yeah, we see the Inkay coming out. Yeah, it must be a Rapid Strike Search that he's used here. His bench is officially full. He does have 2 Inkay now. So he's at least guaranteed to be able to attack on the following turn here. The other Sobble evolves into a Drizzile. Gonna go ahead and search here with Shady Dealings for any trainer card he desires. And we do see the Cynthia's Ambition, and requirements are fulfilled. You will draw until you have 8 cards in your hand if one of your Pokemon were knocked out in the last turn. And they in fact were. So could he be holding that for the next turn to guarantee enough to swing over the Mew VMAX, or is he going to go ahead and play it now to really just establish his hand in advance? Yeah, and it's just a pass over to James. Looks like James considering a Rotom Phone to start here. He's double checking the hand size here. Definitely an aggressive movement here, doing it that way. I would have just been like, hey, can you tell me how many cards you have in your hand? And yeah, we see the Rotom Phone really looking for the boss's orders here. Made a selection here, double checking what's in his hand. And yep, go ahead and confirming now that he's made his official choice here, shuffling the deck up. Placing that 1 card on top. We see an Escape Rope. Getting that Sobble out of here. He's just going to go ahead and promote the other Sobble from David on his side. James just flip-flops the Mews. They do have free retreat. He hasn't manually retreated this turn, so it's okay. See the second Fusion Strike Energy getting attached to the active Mew VMAX. Fusion Strike System going to draw a couple cards here. Getting that card off the top from the Rotom Phone, and it's a boss's orders. Grabbing the Octillery. Interesting selection here. It's inevitable that he would have had a Malamar to attack with, so taking out the Octillery in that Rapid Strike Search is actually pretty dang good here. We see a Quick Ball, discarding the Echoing Horn here. Most likely just going to fail the search. Be able to continue to abuse the Fusion Strike System ability from Genesect to draw cards. I really do like the boss decision here to bring out the Octillery. Rapid Strike Search is such a good ability here, guaranteeing Karina's focus, or any just, piece he needs, energy, so on, so forth. See a second Fusion Strike System from James, going to draw a couple cards. He's going to place down a Rose Tower here. And following up with another Rotom Phone. I think I saw a boss just here. Leaving that on top potentially here. We know that Malamar decks don't play any Judge or any Marnie or any Hand Disruption cards. So it is safe to make these sort of plays to guarantee that you have the out you need. And yeah, I think he might just be swinging in here. He's going to retreat back to the Mew with the double turbo energy. Because again, the modifiers don't matter in this matchup. And I assume that he's just going to go ahead and Max Miracle for the KO, taking his second prize card. And we'll see what David does. I have a feeling he's going to promote. Yeah, there's a Sobble getting promoted up and taking off here. And let's see what happens. He's going to double check his discard pile here. We do see the Cynthia that he got from last turn. We do know that he has the Malamar. There it is on top of the Inkay. And we do see the Shady Dealings, Drizzile coming down on the active Sobble. Gonna go ahead and search for anything. Taking out that Octillery was a big play, but again, with the access of Shady Dealings, you can just grab Fog Crystal here, which he's doing to grab that Psychic Energy. And attaching it onto the Malamar. Considering going back into the deck here, it looks like a Rescue Carrier at the end, or maybe a Level Ball. Can't quite tell. An Escape Rope. I do see the Cynthia's Ambition. He does need to shuffle his deck here. Yeah, it looks like a Rope as well. And Cynthia's Ambition. He does need to shuffle. There we go. So he's going to draw 5 cards from this. I feel like that's unfortunate sequencing here. I know if he would have played the Escape Rope, James most likely would have just promoted the Genesect, which, you know, would only be a 2-prize knockout, furthering the game state here. But David really needs a lot. I also would have considered that he had that Scoop Up Net in his hand. That would have been the correct play to pick that up, to get that out of the act, promote the Malamar, play that Sobble back down, and then Cynthia's Ambition to draw even more cards here. But now we see the Scoop Up Net. Benching that Sobble. And a Remoraid, once again. I don't think he can get there. See a Tower of Waters in his hand. Evolution Incense. Is that a... Yeah, that's a carrier. Now, he did evolve that Sobble that has the energy, so he does need to discard that Spiral Energy. It does need to be discarded. So I might have to get up there and yell, but we do see the Shady Dealings grabbing a Evolution Incense and grabbing the looked like a Inteleon. And yeah, I do need to get up there and yell. So hang tight, I'll be right back. Alright, there we go. Okay, so we do see that Shady Dealings from the Inteleon. Double search for 2 trainers. Looks like a Brawly and a Karina. Can he get there? Does he have enough to knock out this Mew? It's not looking like it's enough yet. Double checking the discard pile here. He could Trolley. Yeah, he could Rescue Carrier. Yeah, 2 more. It might actually happen. Malamar might take the KO this turn. Oh, he's not going for it. He's only doing 120. Interesting choice. He could have potentially done it. He could have played the carrier and grabbed the Inkay and the Remoraid from the discard pile. He could have played the Evolution Incense as well. He might have had it. He might have had the correct amount of damage. But again, like, James can just retreat that, promote the other Mew VMAX. If the other one gets one-shot KO'd, he can just put down Psychic Leap and then modify the damage with Power Tablets to go through that KO there. We see the boss on the Inteleon line. Fusion Strike system. Now that is the third and final boss from this list. I know this list by heart. He's playing with my deck. See Ultra Ball discarding a Mew, and I can't quite tell the other card was there. And he's going to go ahead and Fusion Strike system a second time here. Going to draw 3 more cards. And Quick Ball discarding, looks like an Ultra Ball. Can't quite tell, or unless there's something else buried beneath it. Another Fusion Strike system. I'm not quite sure what he's digging for at this point in time. You really don't want to burn through all these cards in this matchup like this. You really want to play conservatively here. He does, in fact, have to use Techno Blast this turn to get through this. Then again, yeah, he does, because Inteleon has 160 HP. Yep, and there is the KO. James is going down to 3 prizes remaining. David promotes the Malamar, and we'll see what he does to start his turn off here. Can he get there? I feel like he definitely can. And we see another Drizzile Shady Dealings here from David. Gotta grab a trainer card, not a Pokemon. There we go. Eyeballing the Cynthia's Ambition. Yeah, taking Cynthia's Ambition here. He will be able to draw until he has 8. Hopefully he plays down some more of his hand here first. And Evolution Incense. Most likely going to grab a Octillery. Yep, there it is. So we can now have access to Rapid Strike Search to search for any Rapid Strike card. Again, that's only really good after the Cynthia play here. And yeah, Cynthia's Ambition. He's got 4 in hand after this. He doesn't need to shuffle. There we go. That's why he'll draw 4 cards here, putting him to 8 now. Still not using that Rapid Strike Search yet. Looks like he drew a handful of supporters here. Was it 3, 4 copies of Karina? Double checking his discard to see what he's got in there. Might be time for the trolley to get played here. I don't know why I keep calling it trolley, because that's what it was in Japan. But the rescue carrier coming down, and he did, in fact, grab a Inkay, I think, here, and the Sobble. Considering the Super Rod, but I don't know if it's the correct time here yet. But we, yeah, here comes the Rapid Strike Tentacles. He's eyeballing, he's already done 120. So you do got to do a little bit of damage here. Does he get there? I think he has it. You got to do what, 5? I think 5? 5 have to go in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, there it is. 200 damage. Taking 3 prizes. David's first 3 prizes tonight in this match. He does in fact need to pick up those prize cards, but I'm a little ahead of the ball here for once. Also, thanks for the follows coming in. I appreciate that. Alright, we see a Ultra Ball discarding 2 Battle Passes. Again, dead card at this point in time. Really thinning out. Grabbing a Mayaletta here. This could be a big pivot turn here. Yeah, he's attaching and playing the Elisa Sparkle. There's that 4th and final Fusion Strike energy onto the Mayaletta now. Letting that Mew that had the DTE get knocked out ended up being a pretty good thing here now, because Mayaletta can just Ruffle Stomp through any of these Pokemon that are on board on David's side here. And yeah, James is just going to retreat the Mew, promote the Mayaletta, and Melodious Echo, most likely here. Going down to 2 prizes. We see a Cram. Yep, you can't do that. That's yeah, there we go. Okay, there you go. Cram, discard a Power Tablet. Okay. Getting ready to discard that stadium there. You can't quite do that. And it's a heads. Not quite sure what the correct selection here will be for James. Again, we've seen him play all of the boss's orders already in this deck. And again, we don't know what he takes because Cram-O-Matic, what you grab, it can be any card, so it's not considered public knowledge. Getting real thick, efficient shuffle going on here. And yep, he's just going to go ahead and draw a card there with Rose Tower and Melodious Echo for the KO. Going down to 2 prize cards left. And we'll see how James follows up, or I'm sorry, David follows up with this. David does in fact promote the Inkay, evolves it to Malamar, plays Evolution Incense here. Is there another Inteleon left? No, it's a quick shooting Inteleon. And we do see the quick shooter come down. He has to ping one of the Genesects. You can't quite ping the Mew here. And we see the Ordinary Rod as well. He's going to shuffle in some Pokemon and some energy there. Looks like I'm Inkay and Malamar, Psychic Energy. Contemplating going back in or not. And there is a level ball from David here. Grabbing another Inkay. Adding it to his hand. Will he be benching it? And he's just going to go ahead and take the KO. I don't see an energy card attached to that thing, though. Yeah, you can't ping the Mew. Can't ping the Mew. Okay, he's not attacking. He is attempting to ping with the quick shooter. It looks like it went on to the Genesect, or it's gone nowhere. I'm not quite sure what the that motion was from them. Now this must be a rapid strike search here. Yeah, I don't think he can get there with the Mew this turn. He's got 4 cards in hand, an Inkay, a Energy, a Rope. He's going to go ahead and search for the energy here with Rapid Strike Search from Octillery. Yeah, he's just going to go ahead and shuffle 3 in here. An Inkay. Spiral Energy. Oh, Zinni. Oh, he's playing Zinnia's Resolve. Discarding 2 cards, actually. To draw a card for every Pokemon that James has in play. Interesting. Zinnia is something I definitely think I haven't seen in any of these lists. See a Psychic Energy get attached to the Malamar. He does in fact draw into that. And yeah, he's going to go ahead and shuffle in 3 now. Looks like a Brawly, a Sobble, and the Spiral Energy. Going down to 2 prize cards. James still needs 2 prizes to take this game, and we'll see how he starts. He does promote the Mew and draws for turn here. Again, he is out of boss's orders. He has no other current attacker. Let's see what happens. Or a Choreo coming down. That could be something here. And we do see the Power Tablet come down as well. Double Turbo Energy being attached to Oricorio. We use the Rose Tower to draw a card, playing another Power Tablet, using the Genesect's ability to draw a couple cards here. Cramomatic is going to discard a Choice Belt. Again, that modifier does not matter in this match whatsoever. Very good card to discard for Cram. And he does, in fact, hit heads once again. Not a lot of cards left in that deck, man. I'm not quite sure what the ultimate choice is going to be here. We know he's at least able to take a KO against that active Malamar. You got to take something. I hope he took something. You can't fail Cramomatic. I think I just heard them call for a judge. Yeah, you cannot fail Cramomatic. You have to take a card. Yep, and he's just going to go ahead and attack on through there. We see David promote the Inkay. James goes down to 1 prize left. This could be the game right here if David plays this out correctly. Let's see what he does. He does need a handful of stuff, but it is possible. It is definitely possible for him. He's got access to something in there. I don't know. Is he out of Malamars? Is this it? We see a level ball. He's eyeballing an Inkay. Putting that into his hand. Are there no more Malamars? He's got the energy, he's got Cynthia's ambition, he has the escape rope. Like, the rope won't matter at this point in time. If the, you know, could have played that rope last turn, and we see the psychic energy get attached to the Inkay. And, man, what's happening here? Really thinking. And he's shuffling. We're going to see that Cynthia's ambition, most likely. Yeah, I think here comes the Cynthia's ambition. He's going to draw 4 cards to go up to 8 total in his hand. I don't know. There's a Tower of Waters, a Brawly, Scoop Up Net. I mean, what has he got? What can he do? Rescue Carrier. You can't get a Malamar. You can grab an Inkay and a Octillery. Okay. And Rapid Strike Search. He's gonna grab Brawly. Does he even have the Malamar? I don't think he has the Malamar. I think this is it. I think this is game. Is there no Malamar? Is this the concession? I see nothing in that hand that can do anything here. He doesn't have a Malamar down. Yeah, what's happening here? I definitely hear some discussion going on at the table, but I can't quite make out what's going on. He's got 7 there, but he still has no Malamar. Yeah, there it is. There's no Malamar. Is in the prizes? They're all in the discard, right? Like, I don't think there was a Malamar left in the deck. No. Oh man. No Malamar. So it looks like James takes the dub here. 3-0. Going into round 4. Will we see Mew VMAX once again on stream? Place your bets now, because it's most likely a thing. I'm going to get up and go see what's going on upstairs and see how this game, other games are breaking down. I'll be back. Hang tight. All right, welcome to round 4. There is the inaugural fist bump. Started off, looks like Zach is starting off. They both have a active Mew. These are both the undefeated players tonight. Winner will end up with extra zone points. We do see Zach bench a Mayaletta as well as play down a Rose Tower. Contemplating some cards here to discard or save. I can't quite tell what that face down card is. This isn't a trap card. This isn't Yu-Gi-Oh! And we see a Fog Crystal. Most likely grabbing an energy here is my guess to attach to the Mew. This is the first time we've seen Zach not start with Battle Pass in his hand, which is kind of a shocker, to be fair. This is his first deck search, so of course double check on what's in there, what's prized. Oh, he's taking a Mayaletta. Opted to not take the energy, he's taking a Mayaletta. I don't know, they're talking about something going on. See what else he has here for the follow-up for the rest of his turn. And he's eyeballing a Quick Ball and Ultra Ball. He's playing a Power Tablet. And Quick Balling, discarding the Ultra Ball. Gonna grab a Genesect. Probably just needs to draw some cards here. He's really digging for that Battle Pass or some more Pokemon. There's no other real reason to play a Power Tablet on your first turn unless you really just got to thin your hand out here. And yeah, he's going to go ahead and Fusion Strike System just to draw 3 cards. Getting a Cram, a Old Cemetery, and a Mew VMAX. And yeah, he's got nothing else. He's going to retreat into the Mayaletta and pass it over to James is my assumption here. All right, let's see what happens here. James has a Quick Ball, a DTE, a Rotom Phone. Gonna go ahead and discard that Echoing Horn here with the Quick Ball. Get that first search. Look at those Battle Passes right in the bottom of the deck. Grabbing a Genesect. Really gonna double check here through his deck. Really important to do, especially here in the mirror match, when you got to figure out where all your key cards are. Okay, and yeah, the rope happens anyways here, promoting the Genesect. And Zach just flips the Mayaletta as we do see a Rotom Phone. Gonna contemplate the choices here. I don't know what else is left in his hand, but definitely not a Ball Search card here. You don't want to randomize after a Rotom Phone unless it's like really bad. But yeah, it's not looking too good here for James. Zach could have a hot turn with Elisa Sparkle and an attachment of a Fusion Strike Energy, a Mew Evolution or something. But yeah, there's the card he selected. It goes to the top of the deck, and we see a DTE and a Belt getting attached to the Mew, and we're going to see the Rose Tower. We're going to draw James 2 cards here. Another Genesect, another Mew. It's not quite over now. First Fusion Strike System, drawing some cards here from that Genesect's ability. We do see another Genesect and a Mayaletta hit the bench. It's not over. Fusion Strike System number 2, going to draw a couple more cards here. I did just see a Battle Pass, but it's a little too late for that now. Still has one more Fusion Strike System to use. Not quite sure what kind of stuff he's ripped into his hands here. I see a DTE, I see a Battle Pass. Can't quite tell what the rest is. There's the Elisa Sparkle. It's going to go ahead and target the Mew that doesn't have any energy on it, and the Mayaletta. All right, another Fusion Strike System. Just going to draw one there, and it's a pass over to Zach. See what Zach can do here to fire it up. Looks like an Ultra Ball in his hand, a Cramomatic, a Boss, a Mew VMAX. Considering discarding the Mew VMAX in the old cemetery, it looks like. Keeping the Mew VMAX. Really thinking here. Thinking about what matters and what doesn't matter. Looks like he's trying to save the Mew VMAX and that boss play. Yeah, there's the Mew VMAX coming down. And here comes the Ultra Ball. Yeah, Ultra Ball discarding that old cemetery and the Cramomatic. Grabbing another Genesect V. Still has that first one abilities in play, so he's got two now. Alright, he's going to Rose Tower and draw two here. Battle Pass and a Fusion Strike Energy. He does have a boss in hand, but not the cards you were looking for here. You really probably want, like, DTE this turn for that Mew VMAX. But yeah, he's going to attach the Fusion Strike Energy onto the Mew and use that Fusion Strike system. And draw 3 cards here. He draws another Fusion Strike Energy. Benches another Mew. He still has one more Genesect ability to use. We can draw 3 cards here. I'm sorry, just 2. We do see a belt. And I do see the Elisa Sparkle. But now, and just, oh, it's not looking too good now. And then he just passes it over to James. Oh, no. We see the Mew VMAX come down to the one that the DTE and the belt are attached to. Contemplating playing this card here. It is an Ultra Ball. We see the Battle Pass and a Genesect getting discarded here. My guess is either just a Thin or another Mew VMAX. Sometimes you do want to save that evolution for a Psychic Leap in the mirror. But he does grab the Mew VMAX and he puts it down, so there's no Psychic Leaping in the coming turns here from James's side. Again, he is stuck behind the Genesect, but can he find the switch card here? And potentially a boss's orders. And the first Fusion Strike system is going to draw a couple cards here. Or James, take him up to 6 in hand. Looks like he's drawing 3. And he's going to attach the DTE to the Genesect, so he can retreat this turn. Going to go in with that second Fusion Strike system here. Going to draw cards up until 6. Looks like it's just a single card. He's retreating, discarding that DTE off the Genesect. It's a pretty good move. Bring up the Mew VMAX that has the DTE and the belt attached to it. Does he have boss? Does he have some modifiers? Does he have anything crazy? No, it looks like he's just going to take the KO here with the Max Miracle, is my assumption. Taking the first prize card of the game. We're a few turns deep here. And Zach does promote the Mew VMAX and fires off the Elisa Sparkle, attaching to both the Mews here. That is 3 and a belt. With some modifiers here, he could Melodious Echo for a good chunk of damage. He's got the 4th one. We're going to see a big 3-prize knockout this turn. Chromomatic discarding a Battle Pass. Flipping that coin, hitting the heads. Eyeballing a little. Oh, he took an Ultra Ball. He took an Ultra Ball. Okay, he took an Ultra Ball. And it looks like he's going to play that Ultra Ball here, discarding a Rope and a Battle Pass. Just to fail it, shuffle the deck up a little bit more here. I start drawing some cards with Fusion Strike System. What a turn. What a turn. Fusion Strike System. Oh no, he's going to Rose Tower for 1 first. Fusion Strike System number 2. Going to draw 3 cards here. Fog Crystal going to search, potentially failing here once again. Yeah, not taking anything here, just shuffling out, thinning out the deck. Or thinning out the hand to draw from the deck. He does have 1 Fusion Strike System left. Quick Ball discarding a Psychic Energy. Again, just burning some cards here. Really looking for a boss is my assumption to knock out the other Mew VMAX to remove one of the Fusion Strike energies from play here. But he did already play Lisa's Sparkle, so that's on me for being a ding-dong there and assuming the wrong information. But yeah, more deck thinning here, more deck winning. Yeah, and he's just going to go ahead and swing here, I think. Yep, copying the Melodious Echo. Taking a thick knockout, taking his first 3 prize cards here. Can Mailetta return the favor? It's still theoretically anybody's game. We do see Elisa Sparkle from James. Are both in the deck. Can he return the KO? Oh man, this is definitely suspenseful here. This is probably the most intense Mew VMAX mirror match I have ever seen. He's shuffling. Is it a fail? Did he fail? No! He failed! Oh no, he's attaching. Okay, he attached 1. Put that Oricorio down. Oh man, yeah, there's definitely got to be 1 left in the prizes here. There's a power tablet. He's looking for all the modifiers he can find here. Cramomatic discarding a Battle Pass. He really needs a good heads here. I don't see him picking up the deck. That's got to be a Tails. Genesect's going to draw a couple more cards, though, with that last Fusion Strike System. We do find another Power Tablet. Oh, he's picking up the... Okay, I mean, they're super casual with their board states here, so he is saving that Power Tablet. I would have questioned that there for sure if we had a table judge. But he's going to hit for 240 here thanks to the Power Tablet. So the Training Court bumping the Rose Tower out. Going to go ahead and play the Escape Rope. Promoting the other Mew VMAX. This one does not have the belt. But again, he needs 3 prizes. He's going to boss up. Here it is. Will he retreat back? He's looking for a modifier here, and it's over. All 4 of his Fusion Strike energy are still in play. All he has to do is honestly just retreat and take another 3 prize knockout here. He's going to fail this Ultra Ball just to get his hand empty to draw cards with Fusion Strike System. Yep, and here they come, drawing some cards. There's a modifier right there. That should just do it. He's just going to retreat. It doesn't even matter. He doesn't even need the modifier. And there it is, yeah. 310 on the dot and the handshake. Zach L goes undefeated 4-0 tonight at In the Zone Gaming here in Ashtabula, Ohio. Taking the 25 zone points and some fancy prize packs along the way with his Mew VMAX deck against James H here. who is locked up second place. But I do believe these two are neck and neck for points in the tournament series. If you want to follow along, !ITZ, click that Facebook link where the TO Brock does keep up with all of the standings shortly after all the events. If James wouldn't have prized that energy card next to you, are 100% correct. He would have taken a 3-prize knockout in return, would have removed 2 energy from Zach's side of the field, and then we would have seen Techno Blast. James would have gone to 2 prizes, and he would have just needed a boss Techno Blast for game. But either way, yeah, I mean, it would have been a Mew win either way. Well, last week we did have Leland B win with his Arceus Inteleon deck. So yeah, this time we do see Zach taking the dub against James.